Hello and welcome back to Signalis. In the last episode, we got thrown down this elevator shaft by that psycho. And I think the last thing we did was do this fuse box, which I'm pretty sure activates these lifts. So let's go check that out. Because I don't think I have any key items. No, I do not. Right, we're on the same. Am I on the right floor? No, I need to go down one. Okay, yeah. So, I have to mess with all my settings on my headphones because I play games with the homie. I had to reconfigure my headphones for chat settings. What do I need for? Oh, I need the owl key. Okay, and then what was that? Okay, nothing important. I gotta sneak past these people. There we go. Oh, okay, that's nice. Oh, so I can go up or go down. Okay. Oh, so I can use this to get down to the 8th floor. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay, no, it just takes you back right here. What do I need for this door? Workshop key. Okay, I'm gonna pause real quick and then I'm just gonna drop off those items. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. I think this is a better way of getting down. Did I burn this one? No, because I didn't have a thermite dill. There's also an enemy in here that I didn't burn. Alright, let's go down. Alright, now we're new areas, which is not great. Okay, so there's two enemies. Yeah, I need that for upstairs. Okay, it's a mining replica. Okay. When it comes to dangerous cargo, heavy machinery, and hazardous environments, no other models rival the miner units with their high security power armor bodies. Even in lethal radiation, under crushing pressure, and in zero-G, they keep their calm demeanor and show exemplary teamwork. Despite their hulking bodies, underneath their face shields, a standard Generation 3 cranial construction can be found, making maintenance and social interfacing as easy as any other model. Please note that the minor neural pattern is not suited for combat use. For combat applications, the Sapper variant should be used, which employ a combat-capable persona in the same frame. Okay, I don't think there's anything else to look at in here. Okay. Falk. Falcon, okay. Classified information, commander eyes only. The Protector, commander, the head of each Aeon's facility's Protector Force, is a powerful prototype bioresonant Falk unit. On an authority that may never be questioned, a Falk unit serves not just as a commander to the Protectors, but as a nearly godlike being, a perception that is underlined by her tall build and resemblance to our nation's leaders, the Great Revolutionary and her daughter. It is also aided by her powerful prototype bioresonance module, which not only allows her to bend the will of weaker minds and fathom their intentions and emotions, but also grant her the ability to manipulate objects from a distance. That sucks. Respray 2, okay. Falk's diary. I don't know how much longer I can go on. I do not want to live anymore as what I have become. The red eye beyond the gate showed me, no, touched me, poisoned me. Feels like my mind has been contaminated, defiled by another person's memory. I'm no longer fully myself anymore, but I've not fully become someone else either. I'm stuck here between her and me, and with half-formed dreams and recollections penetrating my brain and tainting my every action. Who is she? Who is that white-haired girl? Why do I long to see her again? Why would she curse me like this? So we're also seeing that vision. Look like an owl. There are speaker or microphone. So maybe I'm supposed to like Come on, how do I That's not what I want. How the fuck do I Oh, right. You don't use the D-pad, which is weird. What was the, okay, frequencies. Okay, so there's nothing about an owl frequency. So I guess we'll come back to this. Just, hurry through here. Okay. I can go up to there. Library key. Okay, so there's a lot of rooms we can go in. Can't go in this one because I need a flashlight. That room sucks. Inspect. Out front, the Iceman circling the largest gas giant. Still in the process of climaforming. Hi, Matt, home of the nation's new government. I've heard the view of the gas giant's rings. The sky is beautiful there. Home to the Imperial Palace, floating above poisonous clouds. Ocean world ravaged by war. Okay. The Red Desert. It's high, Matt. Okay, what about Ling? What was that? Sirpin. Okay, so this is where we're at. And there's something I need to do here, but I don't know what that is. Okay. So I'm assuming I'm going to need to go up and around. There's also something with this thing as well, and I don't know what. Can I go down again? No. Okay. I guess we'll just go through this next room. There we go. Locked hummingbird key. God, this place sucks. Okay, I'm gonna have to kill these as well. Okay. There's a flashlight module. Yes. Okay, cool. I hate that it went dark. Okay. No space. Window often. Adler. Okay. An integral part of every protector's is the administrator unit. A single Adler unit can manage and oversee all administrative tasks for an entire facility. Excuse me. Bring other operational command units to focus on direct control of protector units. The Adler is designed to work as a direct counterpart to the Falk unit, serving as her adjutant by taking care of necessary paperwork and calculations. Okay. They're also known for being assholes. Okay. Let's unlock this door. Administrator's key. Okay. I need a bunch of keys. Okay, but now I can explore these dark rooms. Let's go drop stuff off. God. Okay, and I can use that. Okay. Really just need to drop the shotgun shells off. Okay, I'm gonna pause the episode. I'll be right back. There we go. Alright. What was I doing? Oh, I gotta go back downstairs. Okay. There we go. If I can just get my buttons correct. Okay, so I need to go clear out that room, so let's go down there first. If I could only get my fucking buttons correct. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna assume it doesn't attract them, but I'm not taking a chance either. Oh. Okay, I will gladly take another one of those. I don't like these noises. Okay. Alright, I guess that's a bunch of reports. Okay. So, hang on. Cool. That was a... I'm out of ammo. That's not cool. Okay, so I'm assuming that isn't for anything. I'll come back and grab those. Oh, shit. Okay. Let's reset the room. The room did not reset. Okay, cool. Oh, but I can just come downstairs. There we go. Well, we can just do that. I may have forgotten that's not how that worked. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay, right. We don't need to go back in here. I think we're good in these other rooms. Ooh, but I can drop off this real quick. Nice. Oh, thank God. Okay. Al key, so I can open up that door upstairs. I'm assuming we're getting the Magnum up there. And there's not any pistol ammo down here. Okay. We'll take that. Oh, it's Moonlight Sonata. Euler. Euler units are the backbone of the Asian nation's workforce. These elegant multi-purpose workers. Didn't we already read this? Yeah, it seems like a good place to save real quick. I think that thing's gonna get back up, which sucks. Or maybe it's getting ready to get back up. Okay, there we go. Might as well pop in here real quick. Okay, we'll come back here. Because I want to get that stuff out of the shooting range. Okay. I'm guessing they saw the light. I'm guessing the light does in fact affect things. Seeing you. What is this? Pick up broken music cassette. Okay. With a knife embedded in the speaker. Okay. Oh, what's this? Yes. Alright, let's see if we can... They all... Okay, they've all reset. That's good. Are you serious? Right, because I picked up the... I'm so glad to have this flashlight. This flashlight is so helpful. Oh, I guess I'm done with the music player. Because it's all grayed out, like I don't need to mess with it anymore. Okay. Because I just know that's going to be the Magnum in there, and I would really, really like the Magnum. Okay, I need to wait for the cycle. Oh, I need to go next after this. That's a locked door. We got this office. And we got up here. There's still a lot down here. Run, because I don't know where those enemies are popping up, but there are enemies popping up in there. Okay. Oh, I should probably look at the cassette tape now that I think about it. Okay. That should be this floor pretty much all completed, right? Well, never mind. I literally just looked at the map. God, I'm stupid. Alright. Okay, it's locked with a small padlock. Okay. Okay, guess we'll go this way. I think that shield thing's about to get back up, which is not going to be great. Oh, right, this is where we fell down, so we don't need to do anything here. We need to just look in this office. Okay. Out of pistol ammo again. That sucks. Or I could have just ran for the door. Okay, that's what I need for the painting. Colibri in the management office. One of the Colibris has holed herself up in the management office on the 7th floor. I've seen her and her illusions sitting inside the room crying. Which one's the real one? I think it's because of that painting in there. Whenever I was close to her, I felt like my mind was being assaulted by the image of that island. The incitation was strong enough to make me hurl. Is there a way to neutralize transmission? Maybe some sort of feedback loop? Yeah, we already figured that one out. Okay, thank God. Hunter's key, and that's what we need to open up the lockbox. Cradle of Humanity, Veneta. Okay, I think we're done in here. So now let's go back up and unlock the box. Use the key. Combine. Hey, we got the revolver. Okay, so I'm assuming this is probably our strong weapon. Alright, let's grab the island key. I'm gonna look at this real quick because I never did. Pair the magnetic tape. So what if I do this? Oh, I just do this. There we go. Can I hit the right button, please? Okay. The looping multi-track magnetic. Owl songs. Okay. Island painting up there. Oh, that's what I need for the box. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. There's still this wall safe we have to open. No, we did open that. So why is it still acting like we didn't? It's weird. There's also this right here. I need to explore that. Okay. And this bedroom. Okay, well, let's go use the island key, get whatever we need there. Really regret killing that thing right there next to the door. Yep. Workshop key, okay. Where was that again? Was that this one? I think that was this one. No, it was this one, okay. Again, why did I kill that right next to the door? Okay. Star and storage. Known issues part 2. Previous experience with these replica models have given us insight into their irregularities in their behavior that stem from the original neural patterns used for these units. Due to the sensitive nature of this information, this document should be destroyed after reading. Star. Despite their normally laid-back demeanor, stars have a strong internal hierarchy, which is important to take into consideration when promoting units to officers. Not promoting a respected unit or promoting a unit low in status can lead to friction within dorms. There we go. Stars will occasionally develop in-group rules involving Physical punishments. It is recommended to allow some officers to own military weapons as fetish objects in order to stabilize their persona. Storage units initially have a short temper. Training them in patience early after deployment is key, as their neural pattern is less stable than the other models. Failing to do so may yield an extremely volatile personality prone to cruelty and violence. A common strategy is pairing them closely with an older star unit. Storch's persona stabilizes by showering or bathing. Books on history and mythology work well as fetish objects. Yo, but like, why did they have to use the word fetish? Oh, this is what I need the cassette for. Yep. Broadcasting unit. Set up to broadcast on tapes deck. Frequency 142 kilohertz. Oh, is that what I need to move to now? Oh, okay. And now that that's playing, I can play that and open up that box. Okay. So that's everything on this floor. Let's go back down. Archive. Okay, I think we can just go back down again. I'm gonna explore the dorm first. Where? Ow. Oh, shit. I'm gonna die. Okay. So let's go grab the shotgun. Oh, and I couldn't use the stun rod because I had the flashlight. But can I just do this instead? Oh, I can just do that instead. Okay. Yeah, let's go grab the shotgun. Because that's a lot of enemies. Oh, awesome. Also, I've only found 6 shotgun rounds. That doesn't sound right. That sucks. I knew that was going to happen soon, but still not great. Probably should have saved, but oh well. Ow. Ow. Hey, you know what? That's a pretty good trade-off. Not really, but... Oh. Okay, so there is a lot. Yeah, okay. We're gonna come back because that Magnum ammo is kind of huge. Kind of huge. And so is there's healing items, so... do you think that one just reset to where I can just walk past it? Nope. Ow, you little whore. Okay, I think it'll be fine. Okay, it went back to its normal route. But yeah, that's a lot of supplies in there, so... do need to get in and grab all that stuff while I can. Really not a fan of the boom sound effects when you pick something up. Oh, I missed this. Storage. Each cadre of protector security technicians is overseen by a controller unit, the most common of which is the stork type. Oh, stork. Okay, never mind. Oh, we've already read this. Never mind. I don't need to read that. Okay, I guess we'll... do I even have a free inventory slot? I do not. Okay, never mind. We won't be doing nothing but dropping off items. Leave me alone, devil. So how many revolver rounds do we have? 19. So that's 25. Okay, that seems pretty good for any upcoming boss fights. Which, considering that this is a pretty big area, and it seems like we're wrapping up. Okay, now we're wrapping up. I'm expecting a boss fight pretty soon. Okay, let's go grab the box. Oh, right, and then those things pop up. There we go. The hummingbird key. Okay, no, that's the library key. I think the hummingbird key was this one right here. There we go. Part 1. Previous experience with these replica models of Guinness Insight, yada yada yada. You always tend to form large groups and like to sing and dance, as the original neural pattern for this unit was a ballet dancer. Persona degradation can be easily prevented in this unit by making sure they have access to music through tape players or musical instruments. Always place at least one mirror in Yule dorms, as they have a strong urge to check their own appearance at regular intervals. Yule's persona stabilizes by keeping a tidy appearance and through regular social interactions. Yules will often organize in groups of roughly 10 units and give each other themed nicknames. Even though they may seem like quiet simpletons, do not underestimate Aras. While they may not show it, they judge those who are rude and unkind harshly and will quietly share this judgment with their entire cadre. Aras get along best with Yules, who tend to be patient and friendly, and have a talent for reading Aras' expressionless faces. In many facilities, Aras will construct service tunnels accessible only to them, often under floors and walls. Unstable units may retreat into these tunnels. It is not recommended to attempt to retrieve them. Aura personas can be best stabilized by allowing them access to plants to take care of, ideally colorful flowers or trees. Okay. So that's why those ones can just pop up anywhere, which is scary. Moby's note. Keep an eye on Adler. He's hiding something from us. There was nothing in his diary, but when I probed his mind, there are memories of a Lester unit working at Sierpinski. There is no record of that model of replica ever being deployed there, or here. An order for a single unit for some survey work in the mine was briefly considered, but no new orders were made due to the commander's sickness. So that man was plotting. Okay. So these are hummingbirds. A marvel of modern technology, the Colibri is the most capable bioresonance unit ever produced. Every protector, Falk unit is aided by a cadre of Colibri unit adjutants, which can amplify her bioresonance signals as well as produce their own. Despite their diminutive build, Colibris are one of the most effective protector units. Able to directly influence the mind of replicas and gestalts, extract information non-verbally, and communicate among themselves instantly with the full bandwidth of the senses, the Colibri bioresonance is the closest recreation of a true hive mind. Oh. That was what, 77? Okay. Okay, got a little hurt there. I hope I'm saying those names right. Postbox key. Oh, okay. I was wondering when we'd come across that. Okay. No. What? That's not what I have equipped. Oh. Oh, it automatically switches over. Never mind. Okay, so we got this room. Okay, Adler's diary. I have been fascinated by a peculiar piece of furniture I discovered in storage. A strange box with a removable dial in the front that was confiscated from a worker some time ago. I was instantly drawn to it, though I'm not sure why. When I put my ear on the mechanism, I can hear it faintly clicking like a clock. Without Calibri's help, it has become much harder to coordinate the logistics cadre. If there is anything good to say about that woman, it is she knows how to make others respect her orders despite her minuscule stature. I went to see her today, but her room is still locked. I had a dream tonight, another memory of my gestalt in the life, I believe. I was wearing my uniform. There was a young woman, her hair white as snow, and I was conducting some sort of test. I had a deck of cards with astronomical symbols on them, and asked her to guess the planet of the card I was holding. I was playing with that mechanical lockbox again, of which I am now sure is some kind of astronomical calendar, when I suddenly remembered a conversation I had with another replica when I was inspecting the mining site. However, it was clearly a model I have never seen before, some type of engineer with an orange chest piece. In my memory, she was just another member of our staff, but no such replica was ever stationed on Sierpinski. Replica memory is not the most reliable, they say, but never before have I experienced such a strange phenomenon. The little enigma of that box could only distract me from the chaos around me for so long. All the box contained was a small notebook, all of which pages turned out to be blank. It has been miserable since our beloved commander has fallen ill. I long for her stern guidance, that overwhelming authority in which she bathes in a room. More sick, making my work ever harder. How are we meant to shoulder this workload with no reinforcements? My only consolation is that as our protector staff decreases, so does the workforce we oversee. While more and more replica may end up in the hospital wing, Gestalt workers seem to succumb much too fast for any attempts at treatment. Another diary filled, for no benefit but my own satisfaction. I've not ordered a new one yet, since I spent my saved ration marks on that marvelous looking fountain pen, but I guess I'll make use of that notebook. Okay, so I need some kind of like dial thing for this. Elster units. A versatile combat engineer unit primarily designed for orbital service. These tough and stoic loners are best suited as specialist sappers and... Wait. We've already read this. Why does it keep putting notes that we've already read? Okay, so let's go get the post office box. Now it's right here. Yep. Alright, let's... I'm gonna run up and use a healing patch real quick. I'll go downstairs. Still having a free spot open. Okay. Okay, one more. I am worried these things are going to wake up real quick. Or soon. Hey, there's a live person here. Known issues part 3. Minor. This neural pattern is extremely stable. Little has to be done to keep minors happy. They get along well with most other models thanks to their sometimes submissive, sometimes motherly personality. Unlike other models, diary keeping is not mandatory for persona stabilization. The small stuffed animals may be giving as fetish objects, though those resembling cats should be avoided as they might cause resurfacing Gestalt memories. Adler units work best when left alone. They do not mix well with their own type. They will usually become very emotionally dependent on their commander. Adlers are very susceptible to bioresonant suggestion, making them fairly easy to control. However, they become bored very easily and may need new fetish objects at regular intervals for stabilization. Okay. Alright, we'll mess with that here in a moment after we look around. Known issues. Great care should be given to colibris. Their neural patterns are very unstable, and their bioresonance module makes them very susceptible to influence from others. Like most bioresonant individuals, colibris will often subconsciously create an emotional feedback loop, imitating and then broadcasting the emotions of those around them, acting as a sort of amplifier. While they are trained to recognize and disengage this behavior, already unstable units can sometimes spiral into their persona degradation. Due to their bioresonant connection, neural pattern development in Colibris varies less than other models. The constant exchange of memories and emotions between units of cadre acts as a safety net that buffers extreme changes. However, once a majority of units in the cadre degrade, they would drag remaining units down with them. Because of this, it is important to decommission Colibri units instantly when they begin to degrade. For persona stabilization, Colibris should have access to a well-stocked library. Alright, I'll talk to you in a minute, but I want to get this healing item. Who are you? You're not one of our staff. The others, they've changed. We no longer sing in unison. I used to be able to see into their minds. We were as one. Together we guided them all. But now I can't understand their thoughts anymore. Oh, I need more water. I've never been so alone before. They're still together, and I am here outside, and they won't let me in. I cannot stand their song anymore. This is the only place where I don't have to hear them. This is the only place I'm safe. I can't go on like this. I wish I'd become like the others too. At least then I wouldn't be alone. I hate this. Okay. Well, yeah, this is not an ideal situation. Obstacle detected. Okay. So what am I trying to get here? Oh, am I just supposed to navigate all the way down? Okay. Is there something I'm supposed to get? Oh, okay. Pick up astrolabe? Yep. Alright, that's what we need for the box up there. Alright, I think we're just about done with this area. Yeah, leave me alone. Which isn't good for these guys, because that means these guys are about to get up too. Yep. Hmm. So I guess I need to go look at that, is it on this floor? Yeah, I guess I need to go look at the star map real quick. There we go. So how does this... Oh, I'm just going to take a general picture of this. So how does this... relate to the astrolabe? Okay. So I think I got a picture of it when it was at the top. Well, close enough. Okay. I guess that's not... Maybe, and then... Oh, okay. There were a bunch of posters of like... Hang on, can I... Is that something I can look at? Veneta. Okay, so I don't have to go back. So, which one was Veneta? Okay, so Veneta, I'm assuming, is like these tower ones. That one is kind of like that. Veneta, Kiss. That's... Okay, I don't need to worry about that one. Heimat, don't need to worry about that one. Bouillon. Okay, so that one's on kind of like the opposite side. Okay. Or do I not even need to worry about the Astro or their... Hang on, let me look at this again. That one's kind of facing off to the right. Heimat's at the top. Okay. And then... No. 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 Huh. I don't get it. I'll be honest, I don't really get this puzzle. Because one would assume that I don't know. Let me look at Veneta again. That's also top left. I wasn't actually looking at the symbol. Because I thought, I mean, I kind of tried putting... Because one would assume the symbols on each dill relate to Am I just looking at this wrong? Okay, I am at... That's the star. That's the star planet. The next one down, that's Rot Front. That one's the circle. It's kind of like that. Oh, okay. I think I had it close. So the map did matter. And I think it's just supposed. I think I was just getting confused. High map with Rot Front. So, okay. Pick up Administrator's Key. Yep. Shrine Diary. I've started yet another new diary. How time flies. The work is dull and monotonous as ever in Sierpinski, but a bright light illuminates my day. Today, I was invited to a meeting by Commander Falk, and she was as magnificent as ever. Another day passes. During my meeting with the commander today, I felt the strangest sense of familiarity as I sat with her. Sadly, our meeting was interrupted by an unexpected power outage. I've been feeling strangely paranoid these days. Never before have I felt so strongly in the sensation of deja vu as I have these past few days. When I checked the pages of my diary today, I noticed that for some inexplicable reason, I seem to have dated my previous entries at today's date. What an embarrassing mistake. Every day feels a bit like I've lived it before, and even stronger is the sensation that something is somehow just slightly out of place. Why is my diary filled with entries I cannot recall writing? Why are they all dated to today? Has the loss of my beloved commander finally gotten to my mind? Am I going insane? I fear what will happen to me if anyone finds out I am alone in this. If they discover my notes, I'll be decommissioned too. Something is wrong. I can feel it. Is this really madness? When I read the pages of my diary, I recall events that never happened. A yesterday that never was, yet it feels as real as the one I actually experienced. This cannot merely be a defect of my mind. It feels as though, in this room, I peer into another version of reality, but how? I do not know. Perhaps I too have become sick like the others without realizing, but I will not succumb. A slow accumulation of reproduction errors, a gradual corruption of information, a story misremembered, slowly morphing with each retelling, like genetic material, mutating and evolving, like the replica mind, copied over and over from an aging template. I do not know, but I will find out. The answers lie below. I can feel it. Someone or something calls me from there in the mine. Okay. It's time to end the episode, but also the mine shaft is right there. So, and I'm sure there'll be like a save point right after. So mine shaft access elevator controls. If she is alive, she's probably there. Take the elevator. Yep. I really should have saved first. I know you're here. I've done this countless times before. You don't belong here. Alright, well, Adler got what was coming to him. Don't like this area. No map data? Okay, well, I can't go that way. Can I go back up? Nope. So once you're done with an area, you are done. There's no going back. No map data. What's are all the... I'm guessing they're drills? That's what the miner was using. No map data. Nitro Express ammo. So there's still another gun that we haven't found. Oh, it's a miner unit. Ah, hello. You're not a protector, are you? What brings you here? I'm Bio. You're down here, you're probably looking for something. I'd help you, but one of my hydraulics failed and I can't move. I'm pretty much done for, so you can just leave me here. There's no point in repairing an old unit like me, so don't worry about it, okay? It'd be a waste of resources. I'd offer you my mining laser, but I don't think your frame could supply the power output. You're probably better off using a gun. There should be some useful equipment in the mining office that's just south of here. Don't worry about me, there are many replacements. We're just replicas after all, right? In the end, what's one drop to an ocean? When I die, they'll just make another. Thank you for talking to me. I hope you find what you're looking for. Okay, I can't go that way. Alright, thank God. I was genuinely kind of concerned for a moment. What's this? Alina's diary, entry 3. It's worse than I thought. Everyone has disappeared. I still haven't found any trace of Elster. It's as if she'd never been here. Something's wrong with the protectors, those that are still around. A guard spotted me sneaking out of the medical wing, and she let out a monstrous scream as she chased after me. When I looked back, I saw her face, and now I can't forget. Looked like she'd been in some horrible accident. Flare gun. Mining, nuclear tech, high security replica. Rifle ammo. Okay. A single shotgun for firing signal flare cartridges that incinerate targets. Ooh. So I'm assuming that's an insta-kill and you don't have to worry about them getting back up. Horrible noise as always. Alright. Well, that's where we're going to end this episode. Thank y'all for watching. I will catch you on the next one. Peace.